Hey there everybody, this is Lee with Creative2xmom, and today we're going to be talking about March homeschool favorites. First of all, I have to apologize that this video is so late, and second, that my voice is absolutely terrible today. My husband and I are both recovering from sinus infections, but when you're a parent, life just keeps going, and so the recovery has been a little bit longer than either of us had planned, and I wanted to get this video out before the end of the month to just share with you a few things that we were loving. This month's video is going to be a little bit shorter just because we have been sick, and so we haven't gotten as deep into some of the things that I would have liked to have this month, but there were a few resources I wanted to share with you before I had to take them back to the library. And the first one is this book called Bedtime Math, and now all of a sudden that I've seen it, I feel like I'm seeing it everywhere. Somebody had mentioned it, I believe it was Michelle from Homeschool in the Pines, possibly, and I found a copy at our local library, and each day, it's just like a 2-page section. There's a topic that it tells you about, and then there's 3 math problems that go along with it. And we have been doing this, instead of including it in our bedtime, we've just been including it in our morning basket for this month, and the kids are really loving it. Although I would say that my older 2 are really too old for this book. This book probably would go from anywhere from upper preschool to 3rd, maybe beginning 4th grade, really not beyond that. I'm looking for something that'll possibly go beyond that for my older kids, but right now they're having a lot of fun with this one because it gives some fun facts in that first little page, and then the questions go along with it, and they think it's just fun to squeeze a little bit of math in the morning. We have been doing 2 of these sections every day to get it done before we take it back to the library, and it's been taking us probably less than 5 minutes to do 2 a day. So I'm looking for something that goes a little bit older, but if you have younger ones, I think this is a lot of fun. It's a good way to be sneaky with some sneaky math in there. The next book is called The History and Activities of the Aztecs. This is from a series called Hands-On Ancient History, and we are doing ancient history in our homeschool this year. There wasn't a lot of information in Story of the World about the Aztecs, so I was looking for something to extend it just a couple of days. And I found this at our school library. And each one, there's only about 3 or 4 chapters, but then there's always activities that go along with it as well. So with the 4th chapter in this one, there was corn tortillas, making a feather headdress, making a codex, and making a patoli board. I think that's how you say that. So each chapter just has a little bit more information about the civilization that you're studying, their art, their religion, a few things about their culture. This one was like toys and games, and then there's hands-on activities that you can include in the back that are usually pretty easy. That was what impressed me the most about these books. I've looked at one other one, is that the activities don't involve anything that's really hard to find. There's still fun activities, like sometimes the simpler ones aren't fun for the older kids. These are still fun for like 5th, 6th grade, but what you need to do the activity is pretty easily accessible. The last thing I want to share with you is A World of Wonders. I'm trying to put more poetry into our morning time, and this is a book that is poetry. It's a poetry book, and it includes geographical terms in all the poetry. So they talk about the Arctic and Antarctica, they talk about latitude and longitude, they talk about landmarks for different countries, they talk about let's see, some of the other things. The equator, this one was all about the equator and the North Pole and the South Pole. City riddles, this one was like riddles about famous cities, so Chicago, San Francisco, Moscow, and then it included the key was below each one of the riddles. So I thought this one was a lot of fun. It exposed my kids to a lot of different places in the world and some different geography terms that we are studying. It was kind of fun to see their eyes light up and go, hey, I know what that is. I know how to find that. I know what latitude and longitude is. So it was a good way to incorporate both geography and poetry in our morning basket. And those are just the 3 resources I have for you this month. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you are loving in your homeschool this month. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.